for you now. Well, now ish, dude. So check out moondev.com/docs if you want to understand the key a little bit more. I've made it, dude. I've made it to the place I can tell people to go look at the docs. I love it. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Grateful. Happy to explain anything though. I won't be like Guilfoyle. I'll explain anything in detail, but not from the start. Not from the start. Check out the docs here. So I'm getting the key now, and you can see the documentation I'm talking about here. It's moondev.com/docs. This is where the API key, all the documentation for the API key I'm about to drop in the chat lives. And you can see yesterday we added HIP3 tick data. So it's Hyperliquid data layer plus a little bit of AI. So have fun with that. Pretty gracious rate limits. You shouldn't run into it. I haven't seen anybody run into them yet. So new key, old key. Okay, here's the new key. Here's the API key. Okay. Chat, where you? There you are. 777. Good to see you, Damon. Dollar. Double D's up in this B. Good morning. Good morning. MA, how you doing? Key and all that jazz is here. Plus the docs, plus the app, plus the what's up, Timmy? 777. Timmy and Kelly. You've got everything. I'm locked. It's locked in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. One more person joined. I'm gonna put the chat. I'm gonna put the key in there one more time, and then I'm gonna get Ghost. 777. Powell, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, bro. Let's get it. I gotta put the key in now. So I use the same key as you to ensure customer success. I'm gonna use the same key as you, so you have the exact same privileges I do. I think that's a fun way to do it because check it, dude. I'm up here on YouTube. I should have different privileges than you. No, dude, we're the same. You found me. We're friends. I'm not gonna take any edge on you. No. I'm everything I have, you're gonna get. Yes. Okay. That's been the vision. That's been the vision, and I feel like it's working out. A lot of people are automating their trading. A lot of people. And I was scared too. So I can't imagine how many people were scared too as well. Let's get it. So one thing I noticed here, it's in the Polymarket trading bot. See how we can get there. Let me just go ahead and open that GitHub up because asking AI is silly. It's silly. It's silly. I know. I know. Hey, where is that one file? From that one file. Okay, let's go here to Jan. We were building this yesterday. Data backtesting, Jan. Polyhyper. So I was running this bot last night. I don't think it got any trades. Is there any tracking of trades that it takes? Make sure that it tracks on a CSV using pandas in order to track the trades. but I don't think it's taking any trades. So what I want you to do is add that tracking first off, and then second off, I want you to go ahead and I want you to run a script to watch Homeboy's trades that we're watching because maybe he shifted accounts, you know? He might have shifted. He might have shifted on us because before he was trading every like 2 seconds. We built this bot yesterday as a Polymarket bot. Uses Hyperliquid as well. So it's using Polymarket and Hyperliquid, which is a pretty cool idea. Say get where did we put that one is the question. That was probably in he definitely stopped trading from this wallet. Damn. We had our opportunity. We had our opportunity. Let's say code dot because I want to open up this GitHub. I would say that's another pain point of mine. And I can fix that. Oh God. He's just making his system better and better and better and better because that's what everybody else is going to do. That's what Jim Simon said. I got an idea. Let's have a drop down, subtle, of the most recent 5 files edited in each project. And I can click them and it will add it to the terminal. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sniffing today. I think I might be getting a little cold. Damn it. I don't think so. I don't think so, but I apologize for all the sniffing up in your ear. You know, I was in Vegas a few years back, walking down one of the casinos, and this girl reached out and grabbed me, said, Moon. I said, oh snap, I haven't seen you in a decade plus. Somebody from high school. Cool girl. Anyways, we went ahead and kicked it that evening. And long story short, she like, ah, Moon hasn't changed a bit. Still sniffling all the time. Just sniff, Mr. Sniffy. Mr. Sniffy. I just always had a runny nose growing up because I grew up in a place with a lot of pollen. And I'm very, very allergic. So I'm known for my sniffies, I guess, because this was literally 10, 15 years later. I hadn't seen Shorty in a minute. Still remember me for that. What a thing to be remembered for, huh? Now I sit here and I sniff up in your ear. Here's the deal, homeboy. Canine Commandant has gone dark from his wallet, so zero active positions. What's his wallet ID? I want to go look, see what's going on. So maybe I can figure out where he went. Probably not, but okay. So I'm here, and inside of Hyperliquid here, Hyperliquid funding rate scanner. It's a breakout we were building yesterday. Breakout a key. How could I fix that? Breakout scanner, copy path. So we built this yesterday as well. I want to automate this. I want to automate something there. So T and then C and then nope, actually didn't want to do C on that one. I want to do Python. And this was Homeboy's wallet. Okay, now this is looking for breakouts here. Okay, a lot of breakdowns here. XRP, SZ or ZEC. Perfect. I want to talk about this just for a second because this is a major sticking point for me. So one thing that's great about this code section of the app is that we always have our projects open back up. But the one thing that I struggle with is figuring out, like for example, the next day, what were the recent 5 projects I was working in the each of my projects to the left. So we have the code tab, right? Got all those projects. But inside those projects, imagine they're massive GitHubs. What were the last 5 files that I worked on? Now, I was thinking of a way that we could fix this is, a little drop down on the right side, like a little arrow button or something. Click that, then you can see the most 5 recent edited files. I don't know if that's the best way, but something inconspicuous, of course. Like I would think like a mini arrow on the right side. The only problem with that is sometimes the titles are too long, so the dot dot dots there. But I'm sure you could maybe instead of a dot dot dot, put the little arrow drop down, and then it will always show the last 5 edited files. So this is good because then the next day I come back tomorrow, let's say I'm grinding on something across multiple different projects. It's going to take me a few minutes to get back to those exact files within those projects if I don't have some sort of system that keeps me up to date on the most recent edited. I guess GitHub does this as well, but I don't push the GitHub enough. Let me know your thoughts here. Don't code anything yet. Let me know your thoughts. See if this is the most efficient approach to this. Think about this a bit for with 2 different agents, actually 3 agents. Launch 3 agents to think of this problem. It's on the code tab, specifically the projects tab. The problem here is that it takes me a few minutes to get back to the files that I was working on the next day because I'm not sitting here taking notes. And the simple solution I was thinking about is in each project, have that drop down where you can go ahead and see the, in small words, the recent most 5 projects files you've been working on. And if I click one of those files, it will just throw that file path into the agent chat. Or if so it's usually on Claude Code or Codex. So if it's on one of those windows for that project, it'll just paste that path in there. And then I can go ahead and get busy with the prompt. It's like imagine the last path I worked on inside of Moondev Trading Bots was slash hyperliquid slash breakout slash scan results slash latest scan. Okay, I see that with the drop down. I can click it and it will go ahead and put that full path into the code section. This will save me a lot of time compounded over the next decade. That's what it's about, dude. Save yourself 20 minutes each day. Like everybody's geeking out on AI agents right now. I don't know how many people are using it for useful stuff, but automate things that take me 20, 30 minutes each day because 20, 30 minutes over a decade is a long time. Be hell of a long time, dude. I mean, how much time is that? Anybody be able to answer that? I could answer that. 30 minutes a day, saving that for 10 years. How much time is that in months and years and days? Okay, do we do have the breakout going? Fine. Okay, let's see what's up here. This is her wallet or their wallet. Excuse me. So let's go to Poly Market. Let's see what's Gucci with this dude. Poly Market here. Okay. Put his ID in. This vibe coded website is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. No profs found, huh? Can you send me the full link to his wallet? Because when I put in the address in the Poly Market, it doesn't go there. So a lot of breakdowns, it looks like. Breakout on Nat Gas. Okay, remember we were looking at that the other day? We're like, this is a proxy to the oil trade. Nat Gas here. Okay. 1 hour here. Says that's his Addy. Let's check it out. Okay, so he ran up 2,000, like 1,000, like no money to 700,000, and he bounced. Where'd he go is the question, and how do we find it? I'm not sure. So we need to build a different kind of algo for this. All right, so it looks like we need to build our own algorithm on the entry side then, since he is not no longer in the game. So what I want you to do is I want you to use the Moondev API, and I want to do a momentum strategy where it sees 50,000 in BTC liquidations, for example, if they're long liquidations. That means the price is going down. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take that price on. So we got to go ahead and build our own algorithm here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Moondev API and we're going to look for BTC liquidations. So we're going to trade a momentum strategy. Okay. So if there's $25,000 in liquidations long, okay, we're going to push short. So we're going to take the down on the 5 minute market, but we're not going to take the down right away. We're going to take a 30% pullback before the down. So whatever the down price is at that 25,000 dollar liquidation. We're gonna see that $25,000 liquidation through the Moondev API for BTC specifically. Boom. Okay, when that happens, we look at the price of the down on the market, and we sit there at 30% discount. So if it's, for example, if the down is uh 50 50 cents, we're 30% under that. We're waiting for a pullback. We're waiting for a good deal. We're stink bidding it. So we're not going to enter every time. Now, once it does enter, then we're going to take the other side on Hyperliquid. So there's going to be some lag there. It's going to enter, but remember, this is a stink bid entry. So it's like, nice. Okay, boom. We're looking for a little pullback here. And let's make that a variable. So at the top, it'll show like pullback amount. It'll be 30% to start. It'll cancel orders if there's less than 1 minute left. Okay. So 30% to start. And then after it fills, then you're going to fill the other side with the 40% on Hyperliquid. Go ahead and explain this to me, and then we'll go ahead and build it. Here's the synthesis from all three agents, Moondev. You come back the next day, have 10 plus project opens, and waste minutes figuring out which files you're grinding on. Need a way to instantly see and jump back on your last 5 edited projects. Your idea, inline drop down, replacing ellipses. Problem, sidebars only 200 px wide. File paths would be heavily truncated and hard to read, expanding multiple projects. Right click context menu. All three agents recommended this. Okay. I already have a right click menu, so open new tab. Just add recent files selection. 5 clickable paths that uses separator. 0 visual cluster, 45 lines of total code total. Uses existing patterns. Downside, slightly less discoverable. You have to know to right click. Hover power. I like the right click. That's smooth. Great idea. The right click is the smoothest way to do this. Just right click, and then I'll be able to see my 5 most recent files. I should push the GitHub. I should just push the GitHub more often. I should just do that, but I don't do that. So my bad. Okay, here's how I understand this strategy, Moondev. Moondev's liquidation momentum sync bid strategy. Signal Moondev API, BTC liquidations. Watch the Moondev API for BTC liquidation events when 25K and long liquidations fire. That's bearish pressure we want down on Polymarket. When 25K and short liquidations fire, that's bullish pressure we want up on Polymarket. Entry, stink bid on Polymarket, not market chasing. When the liquidation signal fires, check the current price of the target outcome, e.g. down, on the active BTC 5-minute market. Place a limit order at 30% below that price. Example, down 50, then it'd be 35. We're waiting for a retracement, not chasing. If it pulls back to our level, we don't trade. If it doesn't pull back, auto cancel if less than 1 minute left. Okay, hedge 40% on Hyperliquid inverse. Okay, only triggers after the Polymarket stink bid fills. If we bought down on Poly, go long, BTC on Hyperliquid. Okay. If we bought up on Poly, go short, Hyperliquid 40%. Okay. Threshold here, liquidation threshold 25K, pullback 3%, 0.3%. Minimum time less 60. Okay. The edge. We're not blindly copying anymore. We're using liquidation cascades as directional signals. And we're getting a discount entry by waiting for pullbacks. Most of the time, the stink bid won't fill. And that's fine. And when it do, we're getting it at a great price. Does that match it? This matches. Go ahead and build this to be a new bot. And then, yeah. Same sizing and whatnot. Yeah, you are got that 60-40 split. Perfect. So build a new bot here in the same folder. And let me know when you're done. All right. This is what we do now. This is what we do. You just gotta come up with an idea, dude. She could do everything hard. It's just like a game of sitting here waiting for her to get done with things, you know? So just keep coming with ideas, whiteboard, do what you need to do. Here's what I built across 3 files, okay? Main.js, new get recent files, okay, yada, yada. Preload. Okay, so the whole thing is 60 lines of new code, no watchers, no timer, no local storage. Bloat just runs a git command on demand when you right click. Wait, so you said it runs the git command on demand. Does this mean I need to start git adding more or committing to my GitHub more, or what does that mean? Or does GitHub work in the way it's not GitHub, but the Git? Yeah, I'm such a noob when it comes to Git and GitHub that I don't know if this means that I'm gonna have to run git add dot more often or how that works. So just break it down to me like a nerd. Thank you. Just gotta know what's going on. 30 minutes a day over 10 years equals 109,000 minutes, which equals 76 days, which equals 2.5 months. 10 years of 30-minute daily tasks only adds up to 2.5 months of continuous time. Pretty eye-opening for how little or how much consistent effort matters. Great question, Mooney. You don't need to change anything about your workflow. Here's why. Git tracks files and layers, and we're reading all of them. Okay. Git status Procilian. This caches files you've just edited and saved. You don't need to do git add. You don't need to commit. You don't need to push. The second you save a file in an A editor or Claude Code edits it for you, Git already knows it changed. That's what status reads. The difference between what's on the disk versus what's last committed. Git log name only. This catches files from your past commits as well. So if you did commit something last week, those files show up. So the flow is you open a new project, Claude edits it, Hyperliquid breakout scanner, and instantly visible in your recent files. Zero action needed from you. Okay. You manually edit config.py and Vim instantly visible. You committed utils. Okay, so sick. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Git is watching all your files locally, whether you commit or not. Damn, that's cool. So Git is really just watching every single change I make. And as long as I have it initialized in my environment one time, then it's always watching and I'm always able to roll back. That's pretty powerful if that's facts, B. That's pretty powerful if that's facts, B. Is that how Git works? It's pretty cool stuff. You developers built over here, dude. You devs really cooked. You really cooked so we could crawl. Exactly right. Exactly right. When you git init once, Git starts watching the folders forever. Every change is detected automatically. One nuance here is Git watches everything, but the rollback part only works for stuff you've committed. Oh, okay. Watching is free, automatic, always on. That's what our recent files feature reads. Rollback only works if you took a snapshot commit. Uncommitted changes are just live edits on disk. If you delete the file, it's gone. So if you want the safety net of rolling back, that's when you add git add. Okay, okay. So she's cooking up the bot here. This is the bot, the body bot. Okay, let's go over to this one now. Okay, so I want to go ahead and see here, breakout scanner here. I want to go ahead and build a breakout scanner pro. And this will look at the breakouts on multiple different time frames now. And then at the end, it will go ahead and show me those breakouts. I assume you can do this kind of intelligently by looking at it on the smaller time frame and then like rolling them in order to get the larger time frame. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get data, for example, in the like 5 minute or 1 minute even, and you could give for 7 days, then out of that 1 minute or the 5 minute, you can go ahead and make the hour, the 4 hour, 6 hour. So we don't have to call it as many times. But I guess it really depends on how much limit of data the APIs will give you. I know you're using Moondev API. You should be able to get a ton of data from there. But Hyperliquid's janky little API. I don't know. Anyways, just want to throw that out there. Go ahead and make sure the output here is the all the data, because you know I'm a dead dog and I'm freaking hungry, but I haven't eaten today. So I eat. Let's get it. Okay, so you can see here she's done with the bot. Sweet. Exactly right. When you get a knit, okay. So let's see here. Imports are clean. Here's what I built, Moondav. New bot, Poly Hyper, Lick, Stink bot. Every 5 minute cycle, it pulls the Moondav API. Now I gotta speed this up, gang. I gotta speed it up for real. Gotta run every 15 seconds. Pulls the Moondav API. Okay. Signal fires when 25K. Okay. Buy down. Okay. Stink bid placed at 30% below the current ask. Okay. 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 Yeah, it's ad time for the public. Let's get them out of here. Can't show them this. Every 5 minute market cycle. Okay, we're doing 15 now. Auto cancel 60 seconds left. Okay, stink bid place. Perfect. Hold to expiry. No exit early. No early exit. Key variables at the top 25 racks, 30% pullback, 60 seconds left. Poly and the hedge. Okay. Trade tracking, full pandas. Okay. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I like pandas. I don't like when they raw dog the CSVs. I do not like that at all. When the signal type, signal amount, signal price, stink bid price, pullback percentage, fill status, hedge details, and results. Okay. With the pandas tracking, beautiful. Okay. So that was for the old bot, but that's doesn't even work anymore. Done. Here's the speed summary. Liquidation checks every 15 seconds was 15 seconds. Was already 15 seconds. What the hell? Field checks 2 seconds. Okay. Speed. Who the hell? What the? Okay, that's fine. What's the Addy though? Let's go ahead and just get it for ourselves. Poly Hyper, Lick Stinkbot. Okay, copy path. See what happens, bro. See what happens. See what happens. Python, run it. Right? I mean, am I wrong for just building and then running? Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for just running it? Liquidation already? Holy helly, dude. Is that facts? How do we prove this? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and run it. Liquidations for the last 10 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hour. I just want to make sure that our numbers are right because first time I ran it, it says already